There guys, Kelly here again. Better look at my new tank layout. As you can see, I hope you can see, there's a couple of big pieces of Redmore root there and there, with tons of Java Fen and Anubias tied to it. There's a couple of stones in the centre of the tank there because it was a bit leery. It's still floating. Well, that's sorted now. Got a carpet of dwarf hammers and swords, the Echiodorus tenellius or something like that. Still got a little beach for my cories. Love it. Big fat Siamese algae are having a go at the wood. Having a bit of a go around everything. Not very well camouflaged in there, is he? A couple of cories down there and a shrimp. A couple of shrimps. And a big fat cory. There is, somewhere in the tank, an albino Alnicistrus, a bright yellow fish. I can't see him. He's on the stones in there earlier. That's the tank from the side. I've got a bit of wood. I've got an attached to a sucker and attached to this back wall. It's in a bucket under there somewhere. And as you may see, I've got a TMC signature tank there. 85 litre. I've got an Aqua Ray mount array bracket there. I've had to send my actual Aqua Ray tile back because it was faulty. Made a real high pitched whistling type of noise when you dimmed it. And I bought the controller so I could dim it, and then it was actually pretty useless. So yeah, everything in the tank's real easy to deal with because you can just pull them bits of wood out and the tank's pretty much bare. There's a couple of Microsoriums, Java Fen attached to stones. Now one down there, so a bit close to focus. As you can see, there's one there. I'd like to see me Ancistrus, but I've no idea where he is. Probably under something. So he was down here about. No. Who knows where he is. As you can see, little carpet, that's the plan there. There's another Java Fen on a stone, and just general others everywhere. He's got his my Siamese alligator just always lays himself on there. He's got a nice branch to lay on. He loves it. He's always on there, goes and has a bit of feed and then goes and lays on his thing. So yeah, that's the new tank layout. I'm liking it, I'm feeling it. So sorry about the probably shaky cam and me wandering it about, but I was hoping to actually find that Ancistrus somewhere. He's probably the biggest fish in the tank. He hides himself under bits of wood and stuff so you never see him. But yeah, I'm liking it. Still got a few floaters. Hoping they're going to spread out quite a lot and cover the top of the tank. The only place I don't want it covering is that section, so I've got a wave maker over there, and I believe that will keep this bit clear. So there's a lot of shrimping about down there. I'm gonna rummage. I love it in that grass. Big on that plant there. What shrimping about? But yeah, so I've changed a few things. For those who saw my system before, I used to have the dual Bioflow 3 in there, so that big corner was taken up by a filter. I got rid. And in here, I've got all my action. So I've got a big Tetra. So in here, sorry, I just cut myself off, I think. In here I've got a big Tetra Tech filter, EX 1200, 1300 litres an hour, followed by on my bottom's EM Mech Pro, Mech Pro. And then there's a couple of sponges. It's got 2 trays of EM Substrat Pro, some more sponge on top, a filter pad on the top. It's going to have Purigen in the very top to polish the water. In the next few days, then you can see there's like a, well, that's a Allpond Solutions, just a second on the box there, filter booster, which I couldn't prime it through because it's a bit heavy coming down there, and it was meant to go into that. That was pre-filter into that, into the Tetra Tech, then into the device what's in it, because it was leaking, but I got some Jubilee clips on it. Now it's fine. That's a CO2 reactor with 2 impellers in, which mixes the CO2 from that SodaStream bottle into the water, so you don't get any bubbles. Then all that goes through. There's not much room to actually see. There's a Hydor inline heater and a Hydor ETH there, which heats the water, so I don't have to have out in the tank. There's a lot of towels and action in here. It also blaze the power stuff onto the side. And for those who was watching, I was talking about this cabinet. I've had the actual full cabinet built. That's probably the biggest thing I've done. So, as you can see, there is a full worktop down there, a few cupboards, a few drawers. The system for this new tank is going to be me EM Eco Pro. It's a bit of bollocks, it's not very bright. And again, I've put power in the top there. I've got holes cut out for the cables to come up, and same as the other, I've put a bit of backing on that, so it's opaque. There's holes down the back. Same over there for the pipes to come out. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this tank yet. I've got a feeling I'm going to go for some Tanganyika shell dwellers. There's a very high chance of that. I'm not saying I'm going to 100%, but there's a good chance that's going to happen on there. Because that's nice opti white glass, it should be clean, it should be real nice. So I'm going to put Purigen in that as well, because I bet it does wonders with your water. But yeah, so I've got my big tank there, and a new tank there. I've got 2 tanks in the other room, what I haven't dealt with yet. That's going to be this weekend. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So that's my dual Lido. Bit of a change around. Mostly slow growing low light plants, and then some real heavy carpeting plants. We need a lot of light and all the other stuff. The shrimps love it in there. Must be them, the odd one keeps getting dug up. I'm going to have to blame my shrimps, I thought it was my cories. It's them. Oh, I like a play in there. But yeah, I really like my light on my tank at the moment. I'm just about to do a water change, because obviously taking a filter out, I've put a lot of the media back in, but it's not, I'm getting like a very small amount of nitrite in. It's probably 0.01, you know, it's sort of between nothing and 0.25. It's not quite 0.25, that's not even close, so very little. It's been better for the last 2 days. I've just been doing a water change each night until it gets itself back together. I think I sparked off like a mini cycle. But yeah, the fish don't seem to be too bothered. I say it's so low that it's probably alright. But I'll do a water change every day until it's right. Yeah, I've got to do things properly in here. But yeah, thanks for watching. Quick zoom on that boy. Get him over there, sneaky. Bye.